The Early On Central South Andrew Fleck team is looking forward to welcoming you back to playgroup, but things are going to be a little different. Our playgroups will no longer be drop-ins for the time being. To ensure the safety of all and to respect social distancing guidelines, our playgroups will have a much lower capacity. For this reason, families will need to register in advance to attend playgroup, and only one accompanying adult will be permitted to attend with their child or children. The day before your playgroup, you will be sent an electronic screening form to complete and send back within 2 hours of your registered playgroup time. All adults and children over the age of 5 will be required to put on a mask before entering the building. To avoid crowding in the entrance hallway, strollers or wagons will not be permitted to be left in the hallway entering the center. Instead, you may park your stroller or wagon outside next to the bike rack. We ask that families plan to arrive for their registered playgroup session at or after the scheduled start time, and not earlier, as families will no longer have access to the lounge area while waiting for playgroup to start. There will be some exceptions for breastfeeding mothers who would like a more comfortable private area to nurse, or for children who really need to step away from the playgroup and have a few minutes to calm down. Please ask a staff person to allow access to the lounge area if needed. The space will be limited to only one family at a time. When you arrive for your in-person playgroup, a staff person will greet you and take your temperature. As hand washing remains the best way to protect one another, everyone entering our facility will be asked to use hand sanitizer or wash their hands throughout their visit with us. When possible, hand washing with soap and water is preferred over alcohol-based hand rub for children. If it is your first time coming to one of our indoor playgroups, please let the person at the front desk know upon your arrival so that they can get you registered and provide you with a fob key. If you already have a fob key, you can sign yourself and your children in by using the scanner and laptop in the room. Please ensure to properly disinfect the laptop keyboard after signing yourself in. Attendees are asked to bring a pair of indoor shoes or slippers for each family member to change into before entering the playroom. Since your children spend time on the floor, we want it to be as clean and safe as possible for them. You will notice that the hooks in the cubby area are clearly marked to promote physical distancing, and we have measures in place to ensure that everyone's coats and outdoor shoes are spaced apart. Please keep your personal belongings that you are bringing with you to a minimum. Items that you need to bring into the playroom with you, such as snacks, wallets, and purses, should be well labeled and kept in the designated playroom cubbies. When playgroup is open, your playgroup facilitator will be happy to welcome you, but they will also look a bit different to you. In order to keep themselves and your family healthy, all facilitators will be wearing a face mask and face shield or goggles. You will notice that we've moved around some of the furniture in the room to make it easier for everyone to move around and maintain physical distancing. There is signage in each section to let you know how many families are permitted to be in that area at once. All toys and materials that are out have been selected because they are easy to clean and disinfect. We will be avoiding any fabric toys, such as stuffed animals or dress-up clothing, for the time being. All toys and equipment will be cleaned and disinfected after each group. Any toy that a child puts in their mouth will be taken away as soon as the child stops using it. You will find bins around the room to place toys that have been mouthed and need to be disinfected. Individual art bins will be available for children who would like to do art. When your child is interested in exploring the art materials, they may find a bin on the shelf and bring it to one of the art tables, along with an art tray. Each of the 3 art tables is marked as being able to accommodate only one family at a time. Please help your child wash and put away all of their art materials before moving on to the next thing. The cleaned art tray can be placed on the counter to dry. Snack tables will allow for only 2 families at a time to have snack, with only one family per table. Snacks for children can be provided by parents or guardians. Our dishes, cups, and utensils will not be available for patron use to respect recommendations from public health, so please make sure to bring anything you may need to serve snack to your child. We ask that you clean and disinfect all surfaces after snack using paper towel and the spray bottle provided, and wash hands thoroughly before touching any toys in the playroom. Coffee will no longer be provided by the Early-On during this time to reduce traffic in our kitchen and to avoid highly touched surfaces in our playroom until further notice. Families are welcome to bring their own coffee or tea to drink while ensuring that recommendations for face coverings are being respected. According to public health guidelines, we are not able to sing indoors with children, and therefore can no longer offer circle time at the end of playgroup. The facilitator may choose to read a story during playgroup. A few minutes before the end of the playgroup session, the facilitator will play a tidy up song on the CD player and flash the playroom lights off and on to indicate that it is cleanup time and time for everyone to get ready to leave. To ensure health and safety, we will ask all playgroup participants to follow appropriate signage to exit the building while maintaining a 2-meter distance from other families. Families are asked to leave the building shortly after the end of playgroup as we are no longer able to accommodate anyone waiting in our lounge area or hallways. For this reason, please ensure that you have made arrangements to be able to leave in a timely manner. While many things will seem different with smaller group sizes and new procedures in place for the safety of all, this will still be an environment that fosters fun and learning. It is our goal to draw out and inspire the best in everyone attending our programs as we provide them with opportunities to socialize from a distance, create, explore, and learn in a safe environment. We can't wait to see you in person.